It's Friday. This is our 5th day here. We're hoping that we can wrap up everything, but the car is still in a lot of pieces. There's a lot of stuff still, a lot of loose ends, a lot of parts we're waiting on. We'll see as the day goes on how things progress, you know, if the things come in that we actually need, and if we're gonna be able to bust this thing out.
Hey, what's up, man?
You're supposed to have 2 more. I bet they're on there.
What, say that again?
I said I would imagine they're on there because I pulled them down.
Okay.
It's not like so when I
You want
come
me to
back, it'll probably come back.
Is there any way we can grab them now and I can help you
I
look
just
for them?
spent 10 minutes looking for them, so I'm not spending any more time. I did it in my last stop too.
So one is going to be a big box. It's a seat.
I'm not going to have that, I don't think. I'll check the back.
Okay. And then the other. So let me just look at my list. BC coilovers. So there should be one that's a little bit bigger than this.
Okay.
It should be a black box.
Okay.
And then seat mount is probably in here. E-brake is probably that.
I'll go check real quick for you.
Thanks. Do you want me to put a set of eyes in there? I'm pretty good at knowing what the boxes look like. Might help. So you don't have to look at tags. Jesus Christ, they packed you to the brim, huh? That's it.
Bottlenecks and different things with UPS, they're just overloaded. The UPS guy came and they're just overloaded with packages. The truck is slammed. They're trying to get out stuff. Obviously, you know, there's 1,000 packages that need to go out. In his truck, we're trying to get the parts for this, and Faruk went back there, searching through the truck, ended up finding the seat back there, and so we might not have had a seat for this car in time if Faruk hadn't have actually gone out there. Craziness.
Yeah, it's a little bit, I mean, that sucks, right? I mean, like,
Yeah,
I get it. Like, I'm not, like, yelling at the guy, but...
just trying to help.
Yeah, and luckily we got 2 more pieces. We wouldn't have got the seat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you think it's going to be the right color?
I hope. Come
What?
on.
It's going to be a 19 spinner. You know, like those spinners, Cody.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Stance, make it dance. All right, there we go.
All right, so this will be the passenger seat or the street seat. Sorry guys, the battery died at that part, but seat looks clean. Hell yeah. Can't wait to drive this thing. So we got Crick that's over here right now helping out with the harness bar. Because we don't have a cage back there, there's no way to actually mount the harnesses. And that's obviously an issue. You can't drive the car without it. So the solution was to basically have him fabricate a piece.
I'm gonna make a piece that bolts to the car that has a arm that comes off to clear the car's B-pillar. It'll come downhill at an angle to match into this bolt hole. So it'll give us something to bolt into. The bottom potentially will just need a spacer.
He came over, he had like a manila folder and much stuff, and you can just tell that this dude knows his shit when he's pulling up with like a random bucket of supplies to then take back to his shop, and he just like pulls this out, draws stuff up, and he's measuring it, and he's literally creating a template out of this manila folder. You know, there's certain people you can just tell are good at what they do.
I think the easiest way would be... Can you climb up in there, baby? Yeah. Try not to destroy this. All right. Very good.
Basically, all we're after with the seat is just figuring out how far back you want to be seated, so I ensure that I put the bar back behind the seat so you have enough room. You know, because me and Faruk aren't going to fit where you fit. Taco Bell's been too good to us, dude.
Okay, try to pull yourself.
You want me to push on the back of it a little bit?
Clutch foot. So all the way? That's all the way? Yeah, that's pretty much where you need to be. Oh, okay.
Because you'll probably lower the seat a hair down, right?
I can. I was just trying to.
You want to be oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that'll be a little bit closer to you probably. Yeah. You should get a wheel that's a little bit. Put your arms straight forward like this, over the top of the wheel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And see, so this is a power. As you put the clutch in, you should always, like, if you ever play sports, basketball or anything. Yeah. When you're like ready, you always stand with your legs a little bit bent. Yeah. It's like a 15-degree angle. That's the same angle like being ready. If you overextend or hyperextend your clutch, you're not in the right position. Gotcha.
I haven't touched on a lot of the engine stuff, but here's what's going in. We have all new motor mounts, all new power steering, oil pan gasket, oil pump, intake boot, idle control valve, timing cover gasket, water pump, and the list goes on. So you can see the engine's gonna be pretty damn solid and will be on its way to force induction later on.
I know. Believe me, I want it too. Yes! Finally, I win.
In all seriousness, Brandon was working his ass off to get this thing off. So, shout out to Brandon. Frick is back with the bracket made. Now it's just a matter of tacking it and then taking it back to his shop and TIG welding it.
Okay, that's neutral.
CAE shifter is such a cool, I don't know, I just feel like it's such a cool part of this car. Like, you know, got the green shift knob that matches. It looks really good. I've just been excited since I bought it to just get it in there and have it like as a kind of like centerpiece to the build.
Feels fucking amazing.
Wow, feels good.
Feels crazy, right?
Yeah.
So reverse, I don't think you can get into reverse right now. Like, try to get in reverse. See how it like?
Yeah.
I think I have to loosen this screw a little bit to get it in there. Right?
So CAE shifter is finally in. This thing is like, it's perfect. I'm so excited to actually get this thing on the road, get some rev matches and that, try it out, and just have a good time with it. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy how good it feels, right?
Yeah, it's just like,
it turns into like a race car.
Fuck,
like
dude, I just can't wait to drive this thing. So one last thing before we actually get the coilovers in is we have to reinforce the strut towers. Did you clean the valve cover?
Yeah, it wasn't dirty at all.
It wasn't dirty?
It was, oh shit.
Oh yeah, that was golden. Look at that shit. Yeah, boy. Yeah, no, the bolts I thought were gonna be right are right, which is always never happens. But
This is always never happens.
always never happens.
And I'm honestly stoked that we were able to find a solution, because that was kind of a thing that was really just kind of pulled out of nowhere. been a long day. We went and picked up some tri-tip, and Brandon went ahead and actually barbecued it up. Hit the spot. There's nothing like a barbecue between all this to just sit down, relax, and chill with everyone.
Don't be shy, feel this high when we're dancing the night away. No one else can move like you. No one's got your style. Yeah, I know your secret. I can see it in your smile. Shout it up, shout it up. Live it up, live it up. Got to right now. Shout it up, shout it up. Come on, baby. Live it up, live it up. Hey, hey, hey. Do your thing. Just do your thing. Do your thing.
The cook is perfect. Good.
All right, man, go ahead.
When I get close, feel your glow. Ain't nobody got your shine.
It's fun. I mean, I came to Faruk and said, hey, can we build a drift car in a week? And here we are. So, just a lot of shit that need to fit together for us to actually make it home.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a bummer for sure.